As the last sunset of the year 2022 progresses behind me, I was quickly jotting down what could happen in 2023. And here are my predictions for the year 2023 and where I think that the crypto market is really headed. Let's start by understanding what's going to happen in 2023. Right? One, largely the Fed is going to stop increasing interest rates. This year they have been on a rampage increasing interest rates and destroying assets around the world. Right. And I think next year they're going to really stop it because otherwise the world is going to go into a recession, and they know that very well. Going into an election year after that, they're going to definitely want to shore up asset prices, shore up the stock market, and also bring back jobs. So they will definitely stop increasing the interest rates, and that's the first thing that's going to happen. The second thing is a lot of centralized exchanges are running on fractional reserves. Right? In fact, there were even news or some videos that I saw of accusations of even Binance being run on a fractional reserve. Many of these fractional reserves will get exposed, and a lot of exchanges will collapse, right? Especially the centralized exchanges. The crypto market, as such, will mature, right? There will be more developers coming in. There will be more product enthusiasts coming in. There will be real world use cases being built. The crypto market as such will mature. Investors will start valuing it correct. There will be models to get the right price for a crypto. So that is something that you can really expect in 2023. And Bitcoin will gain a broader acceptance. These are the four broad themes that I think will definitely see in 2023. And based on those themes, I think some of these things will happen. And these are the specific predictions that I believe could end up being true for 2023. First one is that Bitcoin could sink a little lower, maybe to about $14,000 before rising up. Right? If you have noticed the Bitcoin price, it's been fairly stable at about 16K. The supply shock of last year is over. After the Bitcoin halving, the stability phase is like sort of going on, and I think it will be a mild dip because of maybe exchanges collapsing, or even because the Fed might increase rates a couple of times before stopping their increase and maybe even decrease interest rates. So while that happens, there are people who are going to hold Bitcoin. Some might sell, so it might dip a little bit, and then it'll start spiking again. Country adoption will spike, right? Among them, I believe at least one or two countries might make Bitcoin a legal currency. We already saw El Salvador, Central African Republic do that. A few more countries might do that. Maybe one or two in 2023. Then the next big thing that could happen is international trade using Bitcoin. Russia and several countries might explore this option. This could really pick up, and that would in turn drive up demand for Bitcoin. And the fact that a lot of centralized exchanges were running on a fractional reserve means that a lot of people wanted Bitcoin, but these centralized exchanges were serving them with less than the number of Bitcoin that was actually needed. So the number of Bitcoin, while it remains the same, number of people who wanted it are more than that. And when that correction happens, the demand for Bitcoin will rise, and hence the price will rise. So that's something that could happen in the next year. Crypto markets will see an influx of investor money from existing investors. I'm already seeing it, based on a lot of consultation requests that I get, portfolio consultation requests that I get, where a number of people who invested for the first time last year during the bull run and this year, who are probably scarred by what just happened, and they began to understand, okay, this is how this whole process runs, and now have begun to accept that, hey, this is a long-term value creation, and hence I need to accumulate over a period of time, and are warming up to the idea of getting back into the crypto markets. So a lot of existing investors will start investing again. Somebody who invested for the first time last year, he's going to come back and start investing. So a huge influx of investor money from existing investors is something that the crypto markets will definitely see next year. And that will result in a significant rise in overall crypto market cap by the second half of 2022. So that, watch out for that. DeFi will become more popular because as more and more centralized exchanges explode, you will see that people will warm up to the whole idea of DeFi, and also the fact that 70% of the investors today invested for the first time last year. All of them will now warm up to DeFi. They are maturing, right? They were all people who started off at CeFi, and now they are warming up to the idea of using wallets, the idea of using DeFi protocols. and DeFi will become more popular. Uniswap, Aave, Cake, etc. Number of these will really benefit because of that wave. Crypto market caps will see adjustments. Right after the last cycle in 2017, a lot of cryptos that were in the top 10 were not, or like did not remain in the top 10 in the last bull run. Right. In fact, if you've noticed, many of the all-time highs were in the last bull run, and not even in the 2017 bull run, and not even in the previous bull run. Right. So crypto markets will see that adjustments. Hard questions will be asked for a lot of cryptos that were like going to the moon last year, and those will see a significant correction. So that means several of you are probably holding that crypto might have to sell because it just might not rise while the rest of the crypto market is rising. So that is something that is highly possible. So these are the broad 5 predictions that I feel is going to happen for 2023. And what can you expect from the Wave Crypto Club? Well, one, you can expect more in-depth analysis of cryptos and calling out scams, because that's what we've been doing. We will double down on the Wave Surf Club. So this year we really grew the channel. It was just our attempt at talking about cryptos, and we saw a number of people really appreciate it. We have a large number of very ardent followers, right? I would like to name a few of them: Vandana, Mike. All of you have been, people have been there right from the beginning. Akhil, there are a number of you who have been on the Wave Surf Club, who are talking to me, who keep messaging me, thanking me, and so on. So thank you for all of you. In case I've forgotten your name, I'm extremely sorry for that. But I recognize a lot of your names who are there on the Telegram groups and who are supporting me all the time. So a big thank you and a big shout out for all of those followers who've been there with me through this whole journey. So next year you will see a doubling down on the Wave Surf Club. So this is a paid closed community, right? There are $3 and $10 plans. You can go through that through our Patreon. You can join through the Patreon. Many of you who are ardent followers, I will be giving out free memberships into the club as well. So if you're commenting, or if you give me ideas for new videos and so on, then I will definitely include you into the Wave Surf Club for free. So continue to comment, and this year you might get a spot at the Wave Surf Club. I will host some live sessions this year for the Wave Surf Club members. That's something I've been planning. And this year I hope to materialize that. So what I'll do is every month I'll host one live session with all the learnings that I've had in that month, right? All the learnings from my research. I do extensive amount of research, and that's like hours and hours of research that'll be condensed into maybe an hour of session every month for you. So if you're part of the Wave Surf Club, you will get that benefit. And there will be the other benefits that I mentioned on the Patreon links. You can go through that in the description. In addition to that, for all of you who are not part of the Wave Surf Club, I am planning to have a few live streams, because that will help me engage with all of you in live and get your comments up front. So that's something that I'm exploring. We'll probably test out one in January and more as the year progresses. That's something so these are the broad things that you can really expect from the Wave Surf Club. Thank you for all the love this year, and hope for more next year and more support next year. Having said all that, Happy New Year 2023 for all of you. May you be bestowed with wealth, especially from crypto. That's it from the Wave Surf Club for the year 2022, and stay tuned for more such videos in the year 2023. Signing off then.